Hello everyone. Ever wondered how DevOps engineers, system administrators, software developers, how they automate their work? Well, welcome to day 4 of my ethical hacking journey, and I'll be showing you all how that works. So today I learned how to write scripts in Bash, Python, and C. The goal wasn't to become an expert, but to understand how automation works in cybersecurity. I started off with Bash scripting, which lets you automate Linux commands instead of typing the commands repeatedly. You just have to write it once and execute it instantly. So I wrote today, and the Bash script is this pingscript.sh, and I'll show you the code. Nano pingscript.sh. So that's the code, that's the Bash code. So all you had to do was to include Bash, specify that it's a Bash code you're writing, and you do a simple control statement to check if to make sure the user actually inputs an IP address instead of leaving it null. If it's null, like here, if it's null, it gives this error. It echoes this usage print script.h with your network, like you see as I did for this example. So that's what this if statement does. And for the for loop, it checks it for x in a sequence of 1 to 254, because there are 254 IP blocks in a specific octet. So there are 254 IP blocks in a specific octet. So I did a ping command to check for that IP, to send one ICM packet to the host. If it's active, it returns back an active state. And so let me go ahead and run the script so you see how it actually works. So / and all you have to do is input your network address. So 168.0, I'll use that for now. So if you take a close look, you see there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, there are 10 devices connected on my home router. So the first one, of course, is your gateway IP, and these are the other devices connected. So that was all about Bash scripting, but it helped me understand what Bash scripting is all about and how to go about Bash scripting and automating tasks and so on. So then I practiced Python scripting. Python is actually widely used in ethical hacking because it's simple, powerful for automation and tools, and I'm starting to really understand why so many cybersecurity tools are built with Python, because of how easy and how powerful it is when it comes to cybersecurity. So I'll go ahead and show you a script I wrote. The script basically it takes in two parameters, that's the IP and the port, and the script works it works similar to Netcat, where it will attach to a port on a system and see if the port is listening. So that's how the tool works. So let's move on to our terminal to actually see the code. So I'll move into desktop. So I'll cd to desktop, and I'll move into hack, because I have a folder called hack on my desktop, and I'll just go ahead and ls to see all the contents. So this is the file I'll be displaying the code, the attach.py. So there's a nano attach.py, and that is the code. Voila. So all I had to do was to import socket, then I declared two variables, the IP and the port, to get the data from the user, like to get the IP address from the user, to get the port number from the user. Then I created a connection, a socket connection. I created a socket, which is basically a connection, and I set the timer to 3, so it won't take a long time to go ahead and check if the port is open or closed. And that's basically it. So if the port is open, it should display. I did an if statement to do. If the port is open, it should display. If the port is closed, it should display it's closed, and if the port is open, it should display it's open. So that was it for the. So I'll go ahead and run the script, and Python 3, or use Python 3 attach .py, and I'll enter one of my IP address. So this IP address is the IP address of my Metasploitable machine, and I'll go ahead and enter the port I want to check. I'll do 3306, which is the port for MySQL database, and the port is open. Yeah, it's a Metasploitable machine, so it basically has almost all ports open, which you just have to exploit and try to see if you can gain access to the database and so on, and steal data from the database. So yeah, so I did it to check this. The first script was to check if. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for day 4. No sure. Okay, so day 4 is officially checked off the list. Yep. So staying consistent is honestly the hardest part, let me not lie, of this challenge, but I'll keep pushing through. It's 4 days in, and the terminal feels less intimidating, so stay tuned for day 5. Keep building, keep hacking. Thank you.